It is wonderful to be here all together outside. We had a wonderful celebration yesterday to honor the Panagia, the Virgin Mary, as she is all of our mother. She is the mother to us all, and no one is an orphan, because the mother of God is the mother of us all. We are all adopted children of the mother of God. This morning's gospel reading, the disciples couldn't cast a demon out of someone. They weren't able to perform a miracle, and they go to Christ after because they felt a little embarrassed and were sad that they could not perform this miracle. And Christ tells them that with your faith you can move mountains, and to do so it's with prayer and fasting. And what Christ tells us, it's about our prayer discipline, and our fasting discipline is about being disciplined. It's about not being controlled by other things. It is about always constantly thinking about Christ. And that with our faith, we can move mountains. But to move a mountain, your faith needs to be as strong as a mountain. And in our prayer life, we must ask ourselves, how do we pray? Is our prayer life more on the surface? Do we simply do our short little cross before we eat, and maybe one before we go to sleep, and that's it? If that's our prayer life, Christ challenges us and asks us to speak to Him more. And there's times where we're in church and we're prayerful, but there's times too where when we are by ourselves, when we find that quiet time, we can find some strength in that quiet time. We always need peace and quiet in our lives. It's so peaceful outside, the breeze, the nature. You can find Christ everywhere. You just need to be attentive to Him. When Christ tells us about our fasting, He is not saying that you are going to be stronger by replacing olive oil with avocado oil. It's about your discipline. It's about thinking about others and thinking of Christ always. And in our relationship with anyone, communication is important. Communication is key. How we say things, not just verbally, but also how we act. And this is what Christ is asking us to get stronger in our faith with Him. And as we get stronger and we find that strength within us, then we can move mountains in our lives, and we can push them when we need to. May God bless you all. Have a wonderful day, and I will be distributing communion on your left, and you'll receive andidero. If you're only receiving the bread, the andidero, it will be towards the back, over there. They surprised me today. So the andidero only will be in the back. If you're going to receive communion, please come to the steps. God bless you, and Chronia Pula again for those who celebrated for the feast day of the Panagia, and to our whole community. It's wonderful to see you.